Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you want to. Okay, so Mama June, we had episode 9 this past Friday, because I'm running late, sorry. You remember the baby pageant where Ella was pretty much the champion. And Pumpkin gets a text from Mama June saying that I owe people money, so you guys might be in danger. You need to, hide. So they take off out of there and don't say anything to Jennifer, although she's, prying, trying to find out what's going on. What more can I hold against you? Because that's just how sweet she is. So, gotta have it, gotta have it. So Jennifer and Sugar Bear show up at Pumpkin's house. Now, he's been seeing Alana, so I know they've been dropping her off part of the time, and he's probably been going there part of the time. They gotta know what they drive, okay? And it's not there. So what does that tell you, Jennifer? You're standing out there, banging on the door, yelling your head off. Sugar Bear's just like, oh my God. And plus the crew said it wasn't safe anyway. So why are you out there beating on the darn door? Anyway, she calls her, and Pumpkin is just like, you know what, I got enough going on right now. Thanks to Mama, we got to go stay at a motel, and we don't know what we're going to do. Which, then she just hangs up. Hey, that's more explanation than what she really deserved. She's not part of the family, okay? No matter how much she wants to be. For Jennifer, like, she hung up on me. Oh my gosh, what a shocker. So they get to the motel. Hat can come off again. And, he says, to Alana, don't be putting this on social media. The purpose here is we're hiding, don't tell people where we are. And she says, no, I'm not. So they go in, and they know they can't stay there forever. And so they, talk to Dodo, and she's like, well, you guys should have come here. But anyway, she has decided now that, this is far enough. The kids are in trouble. They could be in danger. So she goes to confront June. And they get there and knock on the door, and their vehicle is gone. And she can see, inside. It looks kind of bare. So they try the door, and sure enough, they go in, and the house is empty. And it's being remodeled, and, parts of it look really nice from what it was. But she's like, how did she sell it without anybody knowing? House flipper. That's how you do that. A house flipper. They give you like nothing. Turn around, fix your house up, and sell it for a profit. A big one. So she's like, well, I talked her into buying this house for cash so they'd always have a home to be in. And they had a lot of happy memories there, a lot of Ella's first home, and Alana loved the house. And so Josh and Pumpkin go out for lunch, and he tells her he has a friend that can buy a house, and then they would just make the payments for him. But the bad part is it's 2 hours away. June would not be able to find them, but Alana would have to change schools. And Pumpkin doesn't like that idea that much because she's already changed schools and been through so much and moved around, and she's not happy about it, but she's at least thinking about it. So Jennifer is back on her custody rant again. This time though, she actually goes in the courthouse to file papers. So Dodo and Amber go to the motel. Pumpkin's there by herself, and they explain to her, what they had found, that the house is empty and gone, and there's no home to go to. But she also, said, hey, why don't you guys come for dinner? So that sounds good, because they've been eating just motel food, fast food. So they do. But meanwhile, Jennifer stops at a curb store to hunt for her Star magazine cover. She gets a drink, and it still isn't there. So she calls Gina and says, well, I am like your client with the steady address. Where is my cover? And Gina says, I mailed it to you. Okay, good enough. It's in the mail. So Pumpkin tells Josh about the house. June had promised it would always be there. And he says, this house for sale is a good idea. It would be a place we can go. And Pumpkin says, yeah, you're probably right. So he texts his friend, and it's a done deal. But she doesn't want to tell Alana. So they go to Dodo's and eat dinner. And Alana says, living in a hotel is hard, which I'm sure it would have to be. Doing your homework in a hotel, and especially they got one small room, I guess, to share. And she'll be so glad to go back home. So that's when they decide to tell her that the house is gone. I don't think this is good timing. I think, they should have told her privately, maybe, later on in the evening, or... Oh, they just bring everything at once, so, just go ahead and wreck her world. He tells her about the new house, and, that it's 2 hours away, so Alana's like, I have to leave school, I have to leave my friends. She's very upset, and I don't blame her. So, Dodo says she's going to go to the next court date, which I don't know. They don't say when that is, so we don't know. It's coming up, though. So Pumpkin brings them breakfast in the motel, the usual little cupcakes and juice things that you get there, what they call a breakfast. And, of course, Alana's not interested. She just wants to sleep, which is a sign of depression. She probably is. She tries to get her to go to the park. And Alana's just no. She's so bummed out, and I feel so sad for her. I really do. It's bad enough you go through all the things you're going through and then find out you're moving to another house and it's far away, and, you won't have your school, you won't have your friends, and it's very hard for someone her age. But the court date arrives, Dodo goes, and June and Gino go into the courthouse. June doesn't even look at her. Gino, of course, being his usual rude, belligerent self, for the media. He loves the attention, doesn't he? And, the crew waits outside with Dodo. Now, Sugar Bear is cooking hot dogs, and the mail shows up. Jennifer demands he go get it, mainly because she walks so slow and so lopsided it would take her, till next week to get here. But she goes. She gets her cover. And I'll give you all a little sneak peek for those of you who have not yet seen it. This is the cover that she has been waiting for, anticipating for weeks, and I just lost it. Okay. This is her cover. See the circled area? That is Jennifer, sharing the little bitty square with Mama June. That's what she's been waiting for. That's what she's worried about, okay? But we don't know this. She just looks really shocked. I suppose she is. I imagine she thought she had the whole thing. Didn't happen. Plus, it says it's sponsored, so probably the station, or the broadcasting company, or the production, somebody paid to put that out there, okay? It wasn't, for real. So, Dodo tells Pumpkin, their excuses, why they missed the first court date. They tried telling the judge that, somebody forced their signatures on the certified mail and they didn't know, which I'm sure this judge has heard it all before. But they plead not guilty. And they're told they must have an attorney for the next one. Gino comes out. I have money for an attorney. Yeah. Whose money do you have, Gino? Not yours, I'm sure. But again, Dodo tries to talk to her. And she follows June to their Suburban, and she talks, tries to talk. Whether June's listening or not, I don't know. But then you just see June shut the door, and end of conversation. So that is it till next time. Thank you all, and have a very good day.